Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I'm your host, Conrad Cushman, being joined tonight by my esteemed colleague, the one, the only, the man they call Derek.
What up?
We are here to review AEW Dynamite. This was the go-home show to All Out 2022. Lots of stories to be told. I'm interested to hear what everybody thinks about this one. Lots of goodness in this. Lots of interesting things. We're going to get some of Derek's picks. We're going to talk a little pro wrestling, and we're going to get into some of this tonight. Let's get into the intro, and then let's talk some wrestling. Let's do
Everything pro wrestling, they can never be you. Listen to the podcast here for the people. The best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin. The opinion and the lesson. Yes, everyday pro wrestling, they can never be you.
Yes. Dynamite tonight, man. Lots of work had to be done for this All Out. Some weird build up. We did some good things. We did some all right things. We'll get into all of that with this show tonight. For those who don't know, we're going to keep the plugs kind of cheap, easy, and done right. So if you guys like things cheap and easy, you guys can go to manscaped.com and use our discount code EPW show and save 20% off and get free delivery on that. Also, you guys know I always recommend getting that Lawnmower 4.0. It is a thing of beauty. Helps out. I got a wedding to go to this weekend. You think I'm not going to be using my Manscaped on Friday? There's a visual for you. Get yourself some ball deodorant, some ball toner. I'm going to be slapping that on. I'm going to be hitting that dance floor, cutting a rug, but knowing I'm feeling good. Now, it ain't looking like that. It ain't looking like that, but we got some work to do, man. But definitely check it out. I highly recommend the products from someone who has used them himself. Definitely check out that lawnmower if you can. Also, if you guys like pro wrestling, powerslam.tv, promo code EPW show gets you 1 free month of independent wrestling. I would check going on there. If you like an independent show, use our promo code. Should help you out. Shout out to those at powerslam.tv. Let us look at those within the chat tonight. Terrell, first one in here. He says BS win by the elite. Damn politics. I said it. Team Ospreay should have won. We'll get into that. Matt Lopez says good evening all. Ospreay looking at Kenny like it's not over, bro. B-Boy Skyline says they tried really hard to sell that main event, but I don't think they did a good job of it. If Punk actually puts up a fight, then he did not just want to work in Ohio, LOL. I think there's more to that story, BJ. We'll get into that momentarily. Pro Wrestling Shoot says, yo, was good. Everything Pro Wrestling. Was I the only one flipping the channels back and forth between AEW and Serena Williams tennis match? Rob had it on his phone. We were checking it out from there. So we were doing it. Pro Wrestling Shoot agrees with BJ. Hey, boys and Derek. What's going on, Deanna? Eric says, I want to see Pac or maybe Wardlow, even Ricky Stark get a world title shot before Punk. I'm going to be disagreeing with that immediately. Jesus DeLeon. Sup, Conrad, Derek? Young Bucks and Omega just keep proving why they are the best and winning the trios. Conrad, respect them. I never said I disrespected them. My issues, all I did was bring up a point about hypocriticalness that I was hearing from some people. It is not like that. It's not like that. Will and Omega was cooking. HBK Tokyo says AEW is ice cold and WWE is white hot. Agree with that, Derek?
Not necessarily.
It's better, but that Raw finish was jive fucking doo-doo, bro. Like I can't go for that. Not maybe it'll get better, but that finish was doo-doo butter on Raw. So more of the same. Let's get into this. We got the All Out Go Home show. Derek, what's your hype level for All Out at this moment? We did a preview show. It should be somewhere up here and with the little iCard with Brian Williams and Matt Black. Shout out to them. Thank you both for joining me for the All Out preview and predictions. It was very early. We kind of had to do some on-the-fly booking and add stuff a little bit, so excuse us if we sounded a little off. But Derek, what do you think of the build-up thus far?
I'm good with it. I like where everything's going. I like the direction of it. I think All Out's going to be good this weekend. I definitely think it's going to be good.
I won't say it's one of their best built-up ones, but I think that it's going to surprise a lot of people still.
Oh, yeah.
With what they're doing.
But sometimes you don't need a great build-up to deliver a great show.
Right. Eric Douglas, Punk already got a world title shot. It lasted 1 minute. 3 minutes. What's up, Conrad and Derek? Y'all want to see FTR versus Motor City Machine Guns? Hell yeah, for me.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Deanna said hype level 6. And I love Dakota. She's my favorite on Raw. I'm actually enjoying both AEW and WWE at the moment. I really can't complain. Yeah, WWE's way, way better, bro. Right now, this is the thing. Tony Khan was new kid on the block for a while, and now Triple H is new kid on the block. The day's going to come where that shit wears off and people turn on you a little bit. And I think that's where AEW is right now, where it's like, we expect better, Tony, blah, 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 blah. And I just noticed within the past couple weeks, ever since Triple H took over, it's been, come on, AEW, you could be doing this better. You could be doing that better. Triple H is doing great. It's going to be like that. Accept it. Tony's going to have to accept the criticism of the fans. There's going to be more criticism coming at him. That's what it's going to be. Tokyo said All Out hype is a 7. We're getting good this weekend. WWE Clash, can't wait for that show. NXT Worlds Collide should be some good wrestling. I agree with that, Matt. And All Out, yeah, I'm hyped for all 3 shows right now. Let's see. 6 said, so like I'm probably the only one that thought Punk's promo was kind of cringe, huh? I'm gonna disagree, but we'll get into that once it's time. Bro, All Out is gonna be longer than both nights of WrestleMania. Let's take it easy, bro. Let's take it easy with that. Me and Derek were there for which WrestleMania was the longest? Was it 35 or 32, bro? It was one of those two for us.
I want to say it was 35.
35 was long as shit, bro. Don't ever compare WWE to AEW shows, bro. They had us there. We started, it was daytime. We picked up pizza and wings. It was like the next day when it was over. We were like, yo, how?
Right.
How?
Oh, man. Yeah, that was rough.
Jocelyn, what's going on? She said, what a night, had to stay up for this show. I appreciate that, Jocelyn. Jocelyn, one of the best. First lady of the chat for EPW. Always got to show Jocelyn some love. Let's see. Punk said 1 Pulse. Yeah, Punk and Chicago are going to be on life support when 3-time AEW champ Mox retains. You're going to be real mad, I think, Terrell. Bro says Triple H took over. I actually thought Dynamite has been fired. Maybe it's just me. I'm really just happy with pro wrestling. I was legit falling out of love. I don't think it was that bad, truthfully. Tokyo said it was 35. Yeah. When Drew was using Broken Dreams. Regarding the message I sent you this week without giving details, Friday, thumbs up, thumbs down. We can talk more about it tomorrow. Yeah, hit me up tomorrow about it, BJ, and we'll talk. We may have some cool things coming from Beach for the channel. What is going on? Mr. McKinney. He says, pack a lunch because All Out is going to be long. 14 matches total. 8-hour WrestleManias. Yeah. What's up, E? E's in the house. Conrad, I understand that, but 15 matches, goddamn. Aren't they? Isn't there a 0 hour before, though?
I think there is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay.
I definitely think there's a 0 hour.
Yeah. Am I the only one that caught that F-bomb? Somebody's getting fined. I didn't hear it. Sick. Let me know where it came from. As the sign in the crowd says, just love wrestling. Facts. All right. All right, we're going to go through the show because I actually do want to get some of Derek's thoughts and predictions on this. We open up tonight's show with everyone's favorite, Wow Day, baby, you make my heart sing. Brother, you definitely sound more Beavis and Butthead when you do that.
I mean, you know, it's
All right. So, Derek, Jon Moxley comes out to open up. The fans are giving him a hard time because they're in Chicago. He said he has zero sympathy for CM Punk. He says that CM Punk has a fragile ego, fragile mind, fragile body, weak spirit, and no heart. Damn. Damn, he just went in on him. He pulls out an open contract and drops it. Now I'm going to put this to you and the chat, Derek. Should people have ran out for this? Because I saw that criticism online on Twitter while I was following along with the show, and I kind of agree. But then wouldn't some people say it feels 24/7 title-ish if that happened? Chat, fill it up. Let me know what you guys think. Should more people have ran out for that contract?
I say no. I say no, because what direction would you be going if everybody came out?
Yeah, you'd have people,
title match.
You would have people juggling over a contract looking foolish that you couldn't pick up a piece of paper. I kind of see it. Maybe Moxley shouldn't have did it that way.
Yeah, no. We all know the match should be between Mox and CM Punk. There is no open challenge. Now, you could say this if CM Punk loses and Mox still retains. Then you could throw it out there and say, all right, open contract for whoever thinks they could take this from me. But this, I don't think that was done in the right light. I think it was I don't want to say convoluted, but
you could have went either way. Like I said, I could see both sides, and
Yeah.
either way you would have a kind of a complaint for it. BJ said, plan for this all out the way you would for a rave. Stop by your local Walgreens.
there you go.
Let's see here. Six said the F-bomb came from the dude who came out random as hell and said he was Punk's coach. Oh, yes. I'm going to get more into that, too, for those who don't know who he is and kind of explain. Let's see here. Mic off. Our mic? What mic? What are you referring to, Deanna? Oh, I think she's talking about the coach as well. Got you. I think it was supposed to be F. Everyone expected House of Dragons type battle for the contract, Matt Lopez said. Let's go Ishii Kingston 2 at All Out, right? I thought it was going to be a brawl for that contract on the floor. We could have had a few people throughout the night be interviewed if they're going to see Toni to sign the contract, ultimately be revealed that Punk already signed. You could have did that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think that would have been good if you did that way.
Right. I'm just trying to get us in focus here. There we go.
I mean, either way, it is what it is. But we all know what the real match is, what the real match we want to see at this point in time.
Yeah, they've already built it up.
Yeah.
Like, come on, we all know better.
Can't take that.
Jericho says that he's going to beat Bryan Danielson at the pay-per-view. Daniel Garcia shows up and shows his appreciation to Jericho while rocking a Benny the Butcher t-shirt. Very well done, sir. By the way, we have our own merchandise as well. Link in the description. Check it out at our drum.io link down there. Get yourself a t-shirt. When Derek and Rob decide to finally make some designs for us, you guys will get some new ones. Who knows? But blame them if you don't have any new ones. All right? Moving forward.
They're coming.
He's been saying this for how long, folks? If you focus, man. First match, we finally get into it. There's not a lot of matches on this card. Special guest commentator Chris Jericho, William Regal. Why do we have like 6 people on commentary? I have a bitch about that. Like too many people talking, bro.
That is way too many people talking.
I think we got to cut that shit down a little bit. Let's take it easy with how many people are on the commentary. Also, and what do we have? We have 4. Put Excalibur on both the shows, and then maybe Rampage has 3, Dynamite has 2, or vice versa. Cool, man. But I just think they could chill out on the commentary. That's just a little side gripe. But getting into it, Bryan Danielson versus Jake Hager. Early on in the match, Jake Hager ended up slamming Danielson through a table. I thought it was a thing of beauty. I'm a Hager fan. I know some people don't like him. I don't know how you feel about him. I think he's really good. I know he's not the best talker in the world, but I think Jake Hager's all right.
I like Jake. Jake is good. Sometimes I feel like he doesn't get enough burn.
Yeah, he doesn't wrestle enough. When was the last time he had a singles match after? It's like we couldn't tell you.
Oh God, I don't remember. No, because I was gonna say
it might have been that Wardlow feud. That's the last one I can remember. When that was like a cage kind of fight.
Yeah,
I don't remember any matches, man.
No, I think that was the last match that he had where he actually wrestled by himself. I don't think he had anything else after that.
I think Danielson was on point in this entire match, though. He hulked up. He did really good here in the ring. They went back and forth. I like the counters for the finishers of he had the triangle choke. Hager picks him up into a powerbomb position. He gets in the ankle lock. He rolls through into the label lock again. Hager gets to the ropes because he ain't tapping because he's an MMA fighter. Running knee, and Danielson ends up getting the win. Following the match, 2.0 come out and put a beat down on Danielson. BCC, Yuta, and Claudio make the save. They are fighting to the back, and here comes Chris Jericho with that jog down to the ring. He's got a chair in his hand, and then Daniel Garcia stops him from using the chair, and we get a running knee to the face. I can't wait. We'll talk more, I guess, about it after to get some of Derek's thoughts, but I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see like what's going to happen with Garcia. I'm wondering if I'm going to be wrong when it comes to it. We'll see. Let's get to the chat real quick. Terrell says, once CM Punk gets mopped out of the ring, let's bring in some real competition for Mox, Darby Allin, Ricky Starks, Miro, Black, Orange Cassidy, and of course MJF. E said, I got the EPW logo shirt. My man, that's what I like to hear. Thank you for rocking that. I know who Ace Steel is. Ace says, I like it. Garcia is going to make a boo-boo and turn in the next couple of weeks. Too many cooks, BJ says. Benny the Butcher and Conway the Machine are my faves right now. Represent, bro. Buffalo, man. E said, agree 100%. Last time he wrestled Claudio. Thank you, Matt. Matt Lopez, sharp mind right there, man, to remember that. Too many commentators. Jericho almost lost his pants. He did. Those things were sliding. He loses all that weight. Now the pants can't stay on. Hager doesn't need the mic. Just stick him on people like they usually do. Agree. Lost thousands of dollars. Jacket. Garcia had the expression like daddy's going to whoop me later. I also think of Cam getting those impossible ass dubs out of nowhere in XGW whenever I see Hager. Shout out to Cam. Garcia better win in Buffalo. Cray said, what up, EPW Nation? I plan on watching the All Out preview show you did with Brian and Matt tomorrow. Thank you, good sir. Some of the info will be a little dated, but you'll still enjoy it, I think, when it comes down to it. After this, we get a segment, Derek. The Wingmen come out. And they're talking their shit. And W. Morrissey makes his debut. So it looks like W. Morrissey is all elite. I don't know if you got the official graphic. Chat, let me know. But Derek, what did you think? W. Morrissey comes out and wrecks house.
You know what? I'm not gonna say I'm excited. For him, I'm excited to see what he's going to do, what the potential is going to be. Because I'm sorry, I wasn't a fan of him in the other promotion.
The E?
Yeah, I mean, he was okay, but
you weren't ready for your soft?
Nah, wasn't ready for that.
Derek, hey,
I'm just saying, bruv.
So if you had to compare, would you rather see W. Morrissey or your boy? He wasn't even ready for that one. He wasn't even ready. Who's your guy? See how he is? Morrissey, man. I like him, though. I think he has a lot of potential. I thought he improved a lot in Impact. If you guys haven't watched Impact, I thought W. Morrissey did some tremendous work over there. Let me see here. B-Boy said Garcia better win in Buffalo. I'll say this. Morrissey, she likes Morrissey even better than the last time. Morrissey, please, Toni, stop. Cup of haters. I like that, Damon. That's great. He showed his improvement in Impact. I hope they flesh out his character more, but I'm pumped for him. Morrissey, I couldn't be happier. He looks fantastic. He's been putting in work. BJ putting in the will. So we get BJ saying well, and then Sick always puts keep Paul White off my television.
Thank you, Sick.
After the beatdown, great chokeslam, by the way. Peter Avalon took that chokeslam like a G, bro. That was a great post. I haven't seen a post like that since X-Pac and Undertaker.
Oh, my God.
Those were great chokeslams, dude.
Yes, they were. Absolutely gorgeous.
So let's see here. Stokely Hathaway does come down after it offers up the business card. And Stokely telling Shivani to mind his business. Yes, that happened afterwards too. Is Stokely slowly taking over AEW? Crowd was on his side. Shivani loved you in WCW, but yeah, stand down. It's all about people minding their business. I mentioned that last week. Don't step in people's business.
Right. Pretty much. You gotta let it be what it is.
Right. Morrissey looked great. He hasn't gotten the All Elite yet. Okay. All right. Fair point. See Morrissey, and knowing that they were going to do a battle royal, I would have him as the joke. Would have loved him as the Joker. He's come a long way while in Impact. Facts. The chat knows. Backstage, Derek, we get the United Empire being interviewed by Don Callis, and he enters in to talk his mess for Kenny Omega because him and Will Ospreay have that beef. What is this? Morrissey was last brought in by MJF. By the way, that Conrad the Machine track, Scatterbrain with JID and Ludacris gets me amped in the gym. Thank you, good sir. I'll have to check that out.
Actually, JID is actually really good.
Yeah. Let me see here. Damn, imagine Stokely bringing in. Hey, I ain't gonna say nothing else. Y'all need to listen to the preview show if you did it. Check it out. Next up, Derek, we got a women's tag match. I love that British slang, Briv. That's where it came from, apparently. We got the women's tag match of Toni Storm and Hikaru Shida versus Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, and Jamie Hayter. Now, this match I thought was a solid women's tag. Chat, let me know how you felt about this one. Early on, they had Toni Storm getting beat down. Nice back and forth between all the ladies. I thought it was just a solid match. Good wrestling. Everybody got to do their part, do their damn thing in this. And I absolutely love the finish. Toni Storm hits the Sweet Cheek music. Shout out to RJ City for that name. Sweet Cheek music. And then she rolled out into a DDT onto the floor. And then Britt Baker is given a kick to the face by Shida. This puts Shida in okay, pay attention to her. And she came out with the championship belt from another promotion. She had a banger of a match on Dark Elevation. If you haven't seen it, against Emi Sakura, go back and watch that. There's some good stuff in here, Derek. I thought it was a great match.
Oh yeah, no, this was good. This was really, really good. I was actually shocked to see Britt Baker take that L.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that. Shida just came back to the main card or the main stage, and Britt Baker took the back seat on this one. I definitely wasn't expecting that.
Okay. JID's from J. Cole's camp. Of course he'd be good. Let the peaches loose. Let Jamie Hayter get the belt. Please, Tony. It was a good tag match. The bakery was open, BJ said. Jamie Hayter had that awkward bump during the match. I hope she's okay. I think she's all right. She always takes these hard-looking bumps, and she always turns out to be okay. Deanna said good match. Wardlow needs opponents. Morrissey can be a good win. Wardlow demolishing everyone. Jamie Caker, somebody put, glad to see the women on before 9, but skipped the match. Burnt out on seeing Baker. Yeah, but Baker draws the eyes though, Jocelyn. I don't know.
She definitely does.
She's always involved when it's a good match.
She's definitely a heavy ticket item
for that division. Yeah,
it's hard to take her off that picture.
Yeah, and I like Shida picking up the win. I thought it was very smart what they did there.
Oh yeah.
Matt Lopez said I DM'd you the tweet post show. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Matt Lopez and the Pro Wrestling Shoot guys always got me covered for some stuff happening, and so does E. Actually, all of you guys do for the most part. You guys always DM me on Twitter at EPW Show if you guys want to give me a follow if you're on there. I appreciate you. I have Shida becoming the first AEW 2-time women's champion at All Out. Fun fact, did you know that Shida has been in she's competed in a women's match at every All Out?
Oh, wow.
She almost didn't make it this year, but they were like, put Shida in. So I like that little nod to her. After this, we get a Kip Sabian promo highlighting his feud with Peck. Derek, are you willing to give this a shot? Is what I'm asking here. I know you're shaking your head. You kind of been warming up here. What is this? Are you going to give this a shot?
No.
Come on, bro.
I don't care to see Kip. I was happy without Kip on my damn screen. That's how it's gonna be when it come out.
Come on, man.
Kip is not good, bro. I'm sorry. For anybody who disagrees with me, we can have a discussion about it. You're free to express your
Maybe he'll
opinion.
impress you though. Maybe he's gonna be a different character in the ring.
He's out here looking like somebody's cosmetology teacher, bro.
Come on, bro. Leave my man Kip alone.
Nah, sorry.
Following up from that, we get a promo with Miro. I missed part of it because I was trying to eat some dinner. Miro, Darby, and Sting are backstage. Sting doesn't look like he has the stuff around his eye anymore.
No.
But it looks like we're going to get another trios match with them versus the House of Black. I don't know if they said at the pay-per-view. I missed it. Somebody let me know in the chat. I don't know what was said there when it comes to it because Derek was actually up too during this. Derek is still the player-hating undisputed world champ. Is Pac's belt on the line against Kip? Yes. If not, then why are we having this match? It is on the line against them.
Why are we having the match, period?
I'd put the belt back on Shida. She drops the belt to Baker. Baker falls out with Hayter. Triple threat, undisputed AEW Women's title. Baker, Hayter, Rosa. Boom.
I like that.
Yes, it's on the pay-per-view. I said Kip looks like a mod hairstylist.
See?
Which worse, Kip or Aaliyah in WWE?
Kip.
Nah, Aaliyah, bruh. Aaliyah, bro, you have to see the end of this Raw. See, Derek didn't watch Raw for once this week. He'd been glued because this tag match, it was just bad, bro. It was bad. I'm not here to talk Clash of the Castle. Back in the AEW. Following this, we get CM Punk coming out. CM Punk comes out. He looks sad and shit. He looks like the goth kids from South Park. I'm like, what the hell is this? He's sad. He's got his hands in his pockets walking down the ring. He talks about how he had 16 screws put in, or 16 plates, 16 screws, whatever he said, into his foot. And then he said a fan tries to insult him, and he just insults the fan, talking about he can't get laid and call him fat, basically. And Punk said, I probably shouldn't have said that. They never showed the guy. There's more to this story. Follow me. Just stick with this. I'm not going to get too deep into this, but follow, because I was waiting to see what they did tonight, because this was going to tell the story. He says that he insults the fan, and then he says the doctor cleared him for his foot. He's out there talking about how he feels like he let Larry down. He let his sisters down, who's front row. She's front row, man. I let her down. And then he just goes, he gets down on himself. He says, maybe it's not enough anymore. And here comes Ace Steel, the person who helped CM Punk. Now, I know some of you know this, but this is for the people who don't. Ace Steel was CM Punk's legit coach to get into pro wrestling. Punk started, I believe, in backyard wrestling. And then Ace Steel was the one who helped, like, let's polish you up. We're going to get you some good ring work. We're going to do this, this, and this. I'm sure he's the reason, Punk's the reason why he's there in AEW. You also trained Colt Cabana and several others. Now, when it comes to Ace Steel, he was part of the Second City Saints with CM Punk at one point. Stick with me here. Stick with me. I think there's more to the story. Ace Steel comes out, bro, and he turns into the coach from what was that movie with the Air Bud? Getting abusive, bro. He comes out and he slaps the shit out of CM Punk, bro.
You definitely did. Like, you felt that in your soul.
I have no idea. Damn, dude. Like, he just went in on him, smacked him across his face. He pulled out the contract from his back pocket, said, you're going to fight Jon Moxley. CM Punk gets hyped up, and that brought the fans back in because Punk was getting a weird mixed kind of reaction like Moxley.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he did. It was a love him or hate him kind of situation, but I think this promo and the smack and then the hype brought it back to where Punk needed it to be. That's when he went off on his little tangent.
And I think everybody from Chicago like felt it again. Like he was like, I'm pumping blood through Chicago's veins. He's walking through the crowd cutting a promo. This was done for a reason. Stick with me on this. Stick with me. Hit the button. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Charlie Murphy. Slap. I don't think we have that one on there. I probably should have had it on there. Let's see here. Yeah, that tag match was bad on Raw. Had some coffee at Denny's and contemplated life. Hit the button, son. He teased that heel side. Punk with the shot at Kingston. Did you feel like he took a shot? I didn't hear anything that was like shot worthy at Kingston. Let me know.
I didn't catch it. If he did, I didn't catch it.
Me either. The first time I went to Denny's, which was in Maryland, a fight almost broke out between a worker and someone. Laughing my ass off. Man, you guys are tripping. But what do you think, Derek? Do you have, well, I guess we'll get into the theories afterwards once we start talking the card for this show. The layers, as BJ likes to say. Next up, we have a match. We had Jungle Boy and Christian sitting down.
This is a really good promo.
With JR, yeah. Now, there's no physicality here, gentlemen. JR said that there will be no physicality, so if you're wondering why didn't he just beat the crap out of him, they agreed to it. Match should be off, suspended, blah, 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 blah. So Jungle Boy and Christian sit down with JR for the interview, and Jungle Boy kind of cut a really good promo here, I thought. I was impressed with what Jungle Boy did. Christian's such a swarmy, like, jerk that you hate him so bad. He's good at it, man.
But his delivery, though, of his promo was, wow.
Right? Chuckaroo in the chat. What's going on, Charles? I called it Jack versus CLB. I thought him calling the guy fat was a shot at Kingston. I didn't take it that way, Craig. I think he was just trying to riff on the fan. More on that momentarily when we get into our predictions. Christian isn't fighting Jungle Boy. He's fighting Jack Perry. That was the line.
Jack Perry.
How'd you feel about Christian's red turtleneck? I've never seen somebody rock a red turtleneck. Actually, no. The nuns when we used to go to elementary school.
Yeah.
Where the hell did you find some orange turtleneck, bro?
Finding all kinds of stuff. You know what? It was a different pace. It wasn't the slightly darker black turtleneck.
Tactical.
Those who know what that is, salute.
Christian saying he's the only in it for money. Make Christian the new leader of the main event mafia. We don't need them boys back. I'm looking forward to that match a lot. That could be possibly match of the night if they play their cards right.
Definitely gonna be a sleeper match.
It's a tactical neck. Rob just comes in and puts. What's up, Rob? FTR and Wardlow versus some local competitors. I didn't have time to write their names down, but they got destroyed in quick fashion as Sanjay was trying to take notes on all of them. I'm looking forward to FTR versus Motor City Machine Guns. I don't know if you got anything you want to add to that, Derek. It was pretty much.
It's gonna be fire.
Turtleneck swag on a trillion, 100 trillion. Where was this when I used to rock the South Pole in 0102, man? Where was it? Putting Archer in there for you guys if you don't know the show. Main Event Mafia, isn't that Gallows and Anderson's role now? Stop the Oldberg entrance, please. I like it for Wardlow. I like it a lot that he comes from backstage. It gives him a different presentation.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll get more into what Wardlow could end up doing. Maybe once me and Derek talk a little bit about the other piece to this card. So afterwards, here comes Jon Moxley back out. Jon Moxley accepts CM Punk's challenge at All Out. He's ready to brawl, ready to fight. He got a mixed reaction from the Chicago folks once again. Rampage, President Van suffered an injury. Surprise, surprise, surprise. And Evil Uno says he will be taking his spot. Well, Andrade's backstage and he says, Uno, I want to offer your guys some money here to come on my side, come with my team. Uno says the Dark Order is forever. Andrade then kicks one of the crutches out, takes it, and just beats Uno's ass. Beat his ass like he didn't release that release date for that damn fight forever. I done told you, Uno. Put that out. Woo. And then when you thought Preston Vance was going to help, my man Jose had the taser on lock from Batman Returns. Yeah. It was just going. I thought this was a good segment, though. I thought it made Andrade look powerful. It took out Uno, and Preston Vance he couldn't do much because he couldn't stand on his leg without his crutch. So
right. No, it did what it was supposed to do and created a lot more hype to it.
Hold on here. We're getting some comments here. They tased 10 WTF. Vance was like, "Don't tase me, bro. I'm not even hating someone wanting 10. He deserves more." No, I think, guys, can we have the real discussion now, Derek? Yo, Dark Order, it ain't it right now, man. Like it's hanging on by a thread.
I honestly think they need to lose this trios match so they can step away for a minute. They have to step away.
But the guys need the work, though. Like, I feel like
they definitely need the work. But
Dark Order, chat, are you over it, or do you think you still want to see it continue? Like, just be honest.
I mean, no, don't get me wrong. I want to see it continue.
Because Uno's lost without them. I don't know what Uno does. Maybe you would just transfer him over to working on the game section and behind the scenes. But I don't know what happens after that. Chuck, you said only I can save the Dark Order. Dark Order is a big dookie stain. Jeez. Someone said it's trash now. Dark Order need to break away. They can get the work, just not as the Dark Order. Dark Order gotta go, Rob said. See, people aren't feeling it, man. I don't know. They need something to do it. Fight Forever, Look Fired, Day of Reckoning 3. Listen, I
think the best way that you can revamp the Dark Order is get rid of the Dark Order and have them do something different.
Hold on here. My man Damon says, put the trios belt on the best friends because it's just obvious that they'll put the titles on the elite.
Yes.
I love it, but it's dying. I want to see how they wrap up the Dark Order. Yeah, maybe it's the time for a role change. I don't know. I said it before and I'll say it again. Bray Wyatt needs to take over the Dark Order. If not him, Hangman Page. If it's neither, then just bury it. Good evening, gentlemen. CM Punk needs to work on professionalism, but tonight he reminded me of how good he could be. Great moment. We got beef over that professionalism, but I guess that could be worked on by all parties. Very good point, Sean. By the way, if you don't know, on Monday, me and Sean will be starting a new show on our podcast. It is called Clash of the Podcast, 6:05 on Mondays. We are going to be live talking some of the other things that we don't hit on these Dynamite reviews regarding pro wrestling. Be there. Join us. And we may even have something special for you on Fridays coming up soon as well. Hold on, we got a lot of people coming in with the comments. Six, I don't know what the F's going on with Dark Order right now. I feel like they're that guy who lost the fight but goes around saying he won anyway. House of Black is what Dark Order should be, except Dark Order actually wins matches. Got a new leader. I hate to say it, but that would be the only thing to keep it going. The young Fs made the call to take FTR out of the game. They did not make the call, actually. There's a story on Fightful about what happened with that. Real shit, the grace period for the Dark Order as sympathy faction has come and gone. Brody Lee will live forever, but enough is enough with these flunkies. Damn. Not mad at it. Not mad at what you guys are saying. I just wanted to get some genuine thoughts for that. Let's get into this four-way that was added last minute. Tony Khan, once again, making me scramble for graphics at 7 o'clock when I get home from the gym. ROH Pure Champion Wheeler Yuta versus Dante Martin versus Ray Phoenix and Roosh. Dude, this match, I don't have notes on this match. Do you know why? People? Because these motherfuckers going 1,000 miles an hour from ding, ding, ding. Super, what is going on the outside? People are flipping over. All types of mannerous shit is happening. I don't know what's going on with this.
It was hectic. It was hectic.
Like, I couldn't believe it, man. It was just, I don't know. Everything.
There was a lot going on at one time, like from start to finish, which is good, but it's just like, damn, slow down. I need you to take a breather. I need a breather.
Bro, they were jacking people up. I don't even know what to say. Dude, all these people crushed it. All right.
Yes.
All these people crushed it. And I like the finish of this match. Wheeler Yuta caught Dante Martin, like when he hopped in, rolled through, and caught him in that seatbelt pin.
Yes.
And he was locked up. He couldn't do anything. Wheeler Yuta should have just got up and been like that was it, bro. He caught his ass. Like, caught you sleeping, bro.
That was it.
And Yuta gets the win. And I thought it worked for this one.
It did. It worked. I liked it. I enjoyed the match. Not taking nothing away from these gentlemen. For them to come out on a last second whim, come on. And do what they did, come on.
We got cats in here talking about the Mighty Duck seasons. They gave them the Lucha Special Hyper Speed Edition. Too much going on. Come on, Tokyo. It wasn't that bad. I thought they had nice control. 2 guys on the outside, 2 inside, and then they kind of just went through it pretty quickly. Let's see here. Exactly. Yeah, would have loved Mighty Ducks 4. That was a fun 4-way. Flying Rooter to the Tutor. This match looked like when you watch the kids play with action figures and you don't know what the hell's going on until somebody starts complaining. And these guys are talking about Coach Bombay in there. Afterwards, we find out Silver and Reynolds need a tag partner, Derek. Who comes to save the day? Cowboy shit. Adam Hangman Page shows up, saves the day. He's going to be their tag partner against the Best Friends on Rampage. It's going to be a live edition of Rampage this week. Make sure you guys check that out. I'll be highly interested to see what happens on this. Now for Rampage, here's the lineup. We have Best Friends versus Dark Order. We also have QT Marshall versus Ricky Starks. Beat him down, please. Mark Henry will interview Jay Cargill and Athena. AAA mixed tag match. You got Sammy and Tay versus what's their names? Ruby and Ortiz.
Yep.
Should be good.
I think it'll be good. I think it'll be actually really good.
Wheeler Yuta versus Daniel Garcia next week in Buffalo, New York. We will be there live, so there won't be a Dynamite review show next week, but I promise y'all we'll have a good time. But Wheeler Yuta versus Daniel Garcia in Buffalo, New York for the Pure Championship. I'm with it.
Oh, absolutely. Can't take that away. Gotta have something like that, man. Beautiful. Come
on. All Out. So we're gonna have a 0 hour for All Out. They added some matches to it. I think it was going to be Hook versus Cool Hand, Angelo Parker, and Pac versus Kip Sabian were both added. I think that one's for the FTW title and the other one's for the All Atlantic Championship.
Why?
Terrell says Cowboy S. Yeah, maybe Hangman should go after the TNT title next. Could be on his radar. I think there's a story here with the Best Friends thing. I'm kind of just waiting to see what they end up doing with this. Yeah, we'll see.
Oh yeah.
Getting into, they went through the All Out card after. We're going to do that after. Let's get to this United Empire versus the Elite. It was the main event for tonight. Derek's favorite, them young trios belts on the line here. So semifinal match. Will Ospreay and Aussie Open versus Young Bucks, Kenny Omega. Loved it. Kenny Omega came out with the compression shirt once again. Derek, you think he's hurt, man, or do you think this is all part of the act?
I think it's all part of the act, bro. I definitely think it's all part of the act because the injuries are real. They are real, but his movements are real as well. I don't say he's 100%, but he's further along than what he's portraying to be.
Right. Jocelyn came in and said, can I say I'm enjoying Stokely now more than when he was at NXT? I 100% agree with you. Yeah, Kenny. So basically the real feud here is everybody wants to see Kenny Omega versus Will Ospreay.
Right.
In this, Matt Jackson hit a nice reversal of a wheelbarrow to where Ospreay crashed face first into the mat. I thought that was great. I love the how the bump was taken. It just looked really good.
Oh, absolutely.
After that, we get a hot tag, and Kenny looks like his old self. He's hopping in the ring, doing what he's got to do. Will Ospreay goes for the Sasuke special, the cartwheel over the top rope, no hands touching the ropes. Kenny sidesteps him, hits a nice dragon suplex onto his neck. GG, my guy. Down he goes. Video game special. I love Kenny's yeah, I knew you were going to do that shit. So after that happens, Will Ospreay gets back in the ring. He rips off Kenny's compression shirt, exposes all the injuries. He's taped up. He's hurt. He's down for the count. Nick Jackson comes in. He goes off. He goes Lucha Libre all over the place on Aussie Open.
See ya.
Yeah, he was hitting all of those. Super kicks and V-triggers for everybody throughout. Will Ospreay hits a double team shooting star press tombstone, but they only got a 2 count from that. Matt Jackson barely got out at the last second.
Man.
Had my heart beating, bro. I was like, yo, are they about to lose? But eventually it is all fought off, and one of the members of Aussie Open ends up getting caught with the one-winged angel.
One-winged?
Please stop saying that, people. It's one-winged. And the Elite get the dub. According to Matt, there was a post-match beatdown from Ospreay. My prediction, I think at Wrestle Kingdom 17, we get Ospreay versus Kenny Omega. Battle of the Gaijin. I can see that happening.
I can see that.
It's back to one night. Maybe we'll get Derek to stay up until like 4 a.m. We'll get you to watch some New Japan one day, bro. Gonna catch you sleeping. Be like, oh, you're up for work? Good, just started.
Right.
Get into some New Japan Pro Wrestling. But I thought this was a great match.
This was excellent.
Well,
but I definitely think there's more story behind this. I think you have to get
I think it's gonna carry over to New Japan.
Yeah, it has to.
Was this match of the night? Main event? I agree.
Yes, by far.
Okay. Let's get into this. Tokyo said 15 matches, WTF. We're going to get into those momentarily. Ospreay is awesome. Match of the night, Ace says, I agree with Ace. Ospreay with the Kevin Nash nod trying to powerbomb Matt on the stage. Peace. Kenny looks a lot better than the last trios match. Did Excalibur pull off a liar one breath take with that all out lineup? Dude, I hate when they have him read so fast. It's annoying. Ospreay versus Omega, Tokyo Dome at Wrestle Kingdom. I agree, Tokyo. Dark Order going on Rampage, then the Elite versus the Dark Order with Hangman at All Out. Then something happens with Hangman and the Elite at All Out. Okay. We're getting that match at the Dome, and Ospreay versus Omega is going to be bringing the cleaner back.
I agree.
Baby, come back. Dynamite tonight. Thumbs up, thumbs down, Derek?
Thumbs up.
I say thumbs up as well. Derek, the F, you like the trios match?
Wasn't technically a trios match.
Nah, it was a trios match with Kenny and them.
There wasn't a lot of tagging in that match.
Yeah, I'm Detective Stabler. This is my partner Benson. We heard you like the trios match over here. Like, what's going on?
Bro, it wasn't really a trios match. That was like a tornado. That was a tornado match, bro.
Oh, come on, Derek. Come on, man. Just admit it was good.
The tornado match, yeah.
You hating, bro.
I'm just saying, how often?
Ace said thumbs up. Deanna said thumbs up. Tokyo said thumbs up. Y'all just tell Derek he's hating, bro.
I'm not hating, bro.
BJ said that was a trios match.
Listen, how often did they tag in?
A lot.
Call that.
That's because they were moving crazily.
Exactly. They were in the ring more than they were tagging out.
Come on, son. Even BJ, come on, son. You reaching, Derek. It was better than Raw, even though Raw is getting better. Thumbs up. Hate. Got him. You know what? One more time for my boy, because he asked for it. Bring him back, man. Every time Derek's hating, man. Classic hater. I already told him, he's owed an ass whooping and fight forever, man. Me and Derek used to play on No Mercy and WrestleMania 2000. I'm gonna beat Derek down in this game, bro.
Bro, I'm just saying, it was a trios match that wasn't a trios match.
We might have to stream that shit because I'm getting real pissed. I'm gonna pick Paul White too, and just filthy. Derek liked the trios match. He doesn't want to admit it. BJ said, well, that main event killed Raw. I wouldn't say it killed. Listen, it's been good. Let's give Raw its props. All I was saying was I didn't like that main event of Raw. Everything else I liked. I liked that we're getting progression storyline. Rome wasn't built in the day. So, well, me and Sean will get more into that on Monday. Triple H is one of the topics of discussion. Tune in to find out about that. Let's see here. Jocelyn said, despite the promo from Punk, I'm still excited for Sunday. We'll get into that. AEW was good. Not Paul White. Hopefully there's a trios match in Buffalo for Derek. He'll be cheering. I'll record it. Sandman is gonna tap dance Derek out of the room like the Apollo. Let's get Derek's predictions real quick, and then we could probably head on out of here. But there's a lot of matches to talk about. So Derek, we got this 0-hour show. Pac versus Kip Sabian is the first match. What do you think for that one, man?
Pac.
Any other thoughts? No?
Pac.
All right, what about...
I want Kip buried. bro. I'm sorry. I do not like Kip. I can't stand Kip.
Man's a hater, bro. Kip, I'm willing to give you a shot, bro. Go out there, do your damnedest, bro.
Is Kip good?
I think he's good. I think his character needed work, but
Scale of 1 to 10.
It's been a minute, bro. I'll say like a 7. I think he's solid. I think he's really good.
Being real generous right now. And boy, that boy Kip is a 5.
You hating, D.
Nah.
You hating, D.
Maybe a 6.
How about, here comes another hater moment. How about Hook versus Cool Hand Angelo Parker?
That might be good.
FTW title. I think this might be Hook's first like challenge.
That might be good, bro. Because he's actually wrestling somebody.
Now it's a somebody to Derek. But Ricky Starks wasn't a somebody.
Ricky Starks is a somebody. But that was a match after a match.
Hating,
bro. Oh, hi.
So we got those two out of the way, and then here's the main one. A lot of people were talking about Eddie Kingston coming back from suspension after him and Sammy Guevara got into it. Apparently, we won't dwell too much onto that. But Tomohiro Ishii versus Eddie Kingston. What you got, bro? Have you ever seen Ishii wrestle? You know, or well,
I think so.
No, I don't think he was there for the All Out show. He had to get replaced.
Oh,
or not All Out. What the hell was the last show? Forbidden Door.
I'm gonna go no contest on this, bro. Like this one I can't answer.
Yeah, why they call it Kip Danny Phantom in the chat? Cut it out.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Sabian is trash.
Thank you.
Unless we get it Friday, I'd like to see a promo between Starks and Hobbs. We're gonna get a good video package for them. If Kip wins, Derek will we'll go like those guys turn into the goth kids on South Park. Pack, Hook, Otis Childs. What's going on, Otis? How will when Sunday's World of Tour collide AEW versus All Out this Sunday? It's gonna be a lot of wrestling that day. Derek won't forgive Kip for that crop top.
Nope, not at all.
Y'all got to stop hating for fashion, man. I know who's the next host of Player Hater Ball. Derek with the golden shovel just burying fools.
Yeah, exactly.
Kingston's going to beat another legend from Japan. Deanna says Ishii. I love it. Stone Pitbull is one of my favorites, bro, from New Japan. I love Stone Pitbull. But you said you got Kingston, Derek? Was that your prediction, or did you not pick?
I didn't pick this one because I had never seen Ishii wrestle, so I can't speak on. I mean, if I'm throwing something out there, I'm gonna say Kingston.
Okay,
but I can't really back that either.
All right, fair point. Let's get into another match you can't back from Wardlow and FTR holding all the gold versus Jay Lethal and the Motor City Machine Guns. Machine Guns are nice, bro. Derek doesn't watch Impact, but I just want Derek to know he's seen Motor City Machine Guns a little bit when he actually watched TNA, but they're really good, bro. Like I think they're gonna crush this. I know you may think they're old, but they got this, bro.
I'm gonna say Wardlow and FTR.
You got to give them the dub.
You have to.
I would really like to see FTR versus Motor City Machine Guns like separately.
Separately, yeah. That would be good. That would be great.
So. Mini preview. I think here you end the Jay Lethal Wardlow feud.
Yeah. And
I think you continue Wardlow with someone else who wins later on in the night. I will mention that once it's time. We got people saying Kingston. I see Cammy causing Kingston a loss. Ooh, interesting. I don't know if they'll put them back together. I heard they hashed it out today, so I'm happy. Kingston and Sammy, all love. Enjoy both of your work. I have Jay and the Motor City Machine Guns winning this. Okay. TNA Originals. This match is going to be smooth. Another trios match. They're just adding them for Derek this night. Jay and the Guns win via screw job. Okay. You guys really think they're going to keep this thing going. Next up, Derek. Jade versus Athena for the TBS Championship. Is it time?
No.
It's not time. So you got Jade winning this.
Yes. I'm sorry. Athena's good, but you just got here.
Not even that, bro. Yo, I've been saying this too, bro. It's the NXT effect, bro. She never got to beat Asuka, and it just carried over like that stank.
Yes.
And then she got the belt after, but I was like, but you weren't good enough to beat Asuka. So that's how everybody just viewed you after, and it sucks. And I hope Athena goes into this match and shows out because I think she's really, really good. But I think Jade's just too hot, man. The right person has to beat Jade.
It's not time.
And I hope, and I'm sad Chris Statlander got hurt because I think this would have been her moment.
Yes. Someone will take it from her, but it's just not this moment. Sorry.
Tokyo said, Jade, I wouldn't have a problem with Athena ending the streak, but now my prediction still stands. Jade will break Goldberg's streak, then Asuka. Jade ain't breaking them damn streaks. They started lying for Goldberg, too. Jade wins. Jocelyn said, will their match be on the card or the pre-show?
I think their match is on the card.
Yeah, all these matches are on the card. The beginning ones that we mentioned were the pre-show matches. This will be a stinker of the night. Sorry, not sorry. Jade isn't losing. That's Statlander's belt. Yeah. We'll see. Hopefully she can come back to get it. We got a tag title match. This feels random. There's not really like consequence. There's no like built-in feud with this. It's kind of like, okay.
Yeah. It's just thrown in there.
What do you think, Derek? Do you put the tag straps on the Acclaimed here? Or do you continue with Swerve in Our Glory?
I say you stick with Swerve in Our Glory because even though Acclaim has come up the ranks, there's really no momentum for this match.
Yeah.
I think this is just them. Hey, you did what you had to do. We're gonna give you a freebie, and that's that.
Listen, I always blame Taz for saying that. Listen, yeah, I think that they need to have a good showing. They need to have that like, yeah, this is why you're in the spot kind of match.
Right.
Let me see here. Going back to the chat. Jade wants to step on people. LOL. Give her what she wants. Statlander got hurt in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and she's the only one to beat Jade. But yeah, you can't keep. I don't know how long Jade can. Like I said, you'll know the moment when it feels right. I think Swerve in Our Glory retains. This will be a fun tag title match, but I can't see new champs for now. Acclaim win it at the next pay-per-view. Everybody loves the Acclaim, but they will not win, Jocelyn says. Okay. I like the predictions from the chat here. We got Ricky Starks versus Powerhouse.
Hobbs.
So who you going with? Ricky Starks or Powerhouse Hobbs?
Gotta go. Damn, this one might be tough, bro. Because the way I'm thinking, Ricky turns face. Well, he is face now, pretty much. And then Powerhouse Hobbs. I think Powerhouse Hobbs has to make a statement, and this has to go at least 2 out of 3 matches.
So who wins the first one?
Powerhouse Hobbs.
Over Ricky?
Yes.
Ricky Ticky Tabby?
Yes.
Okay.
Only because you took all if you let Ricky Starks win, then what do you do with Hobbs after that?
Touche. It's good. Let me see here. Give the claim the belt. Craze said Swerve and Keith Lee wins. But Derek and Conrad, if Jade doesn't break Asuka's streak, she's definitely breaking Goldberg's. Besides, Bill's streak has holes in it. It's 90-0, 100-0, 50-50 on the tag match. Ricky Spanish for the win. So, Ricky. Every week, dude, we just Spanish. I just find it ridiculous that this always has to happen. This isn't in the budget. This isn't in the time constraints. Every week, Hobbs wins. Hobbs needs it. Ricky wins. I think you go either way on this one. Sticking with my prediction, the Acclaim win the tag belts, and I have Starks winning against Hobbs. Starks. Everybody loves Ricky Spanish in the chat. I see you guys out there. Stroke Daddy, BJ says. Let them know. I still say, man, you gotta wear them damn socks and them shoes, though.
Right.
Can't be having them stinky feet out here. Otis says Ricky Starks wins. Okay, we got some good predictions here. The interim women's championship 4-way: Toni Storm, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, Jamie Hayter, and Hikaru Shida.
So it really comes down to Jamie Hayter and Toni Storm.
I agree.
And I'm gonna give it to Toni Storm.
She was next in line. She was kind of waiting for it, but you could do something.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
She was supposed to face Thunder Rosa.
Right. So this could go two possible ways. You give it to Toni Storm because she was next in line, or you give it to Jamie Hayter because now you have to create the dissension, which was already hinted at weeks ago.
Jocelyn said, just know I started Ricky Spanish. Respect me. You are the OG.
Yes.
Swerve Strickland is Chris Bay. I think Chris Bay is an OG himself for his own thing, but Swerve Strickland is one of a kind, good sir. One of a kind. It's Tony time. Tony effing Storm. I have Shida winning. I don't see AEW making Toni Storm interim champ for her first title. Holy Shida, but I'd be happy if Hayter wins. There's a story, I think, for Hayter and Toni both to win. Britt doesn't need it right now. Don't do that. Don't do that. And I don't think Shida feels right at the moment.
No, I say you give it to, because if you give it to Toni Storm, yes, she wins the title, but it's not the title officially. Because she was supposed to win the title officially.
Right.
So you give it to Jamie Hayter to create the dissension between her and Britt Baker.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. You could do that. I've heard that thrown around. Jungle Boy versus Christian Cage. Who do you have walk out?
God. Damn it. I want to say...
Don't forget, we've got an X Factor in this. Your boy Luchasaurus.
It's got to go to Christian Cage.
See, now here's where I was going before with Wardlow. I think Christian should win this, and then his next target should be Wardlow. Yes. It gives Wardlow someone good to work with. Jungle Boy can then feud with. I think Luchasaurus turns. Or, not turns.
Well, no.
Here's the weird thing. I mentioned this too. I was like, he's not really turning because he hasn't done anything to help Jungle Boy technically. He just stepped aside. Go ahead.
That's it. Do your thing. I'm not getting in the middle of this. But I have to do my own thing.
Right? 100%. Dragonzord. Somebody put Cage. Some people said Jungle Boy. Cage is the vet. Changing my pick. Also siding with Derek. Hobbs, not Starks. I have Christian Cage, Captain Charisma winning this one. Okay.
Because
Jungle Boy will get his revenge down the line. I think.
Will, because they have they had a match? They haven't had a match.
No, they only had that battle royal, which was great. They wrestled for a long time in it.
Right. So you can't even count that. So this has to be a long going feud, because if Jungle Boy wins, Christian has nothing else to say.
I think you stretch it. I think you let Christian go for the other title, and then eventually it'll come up when Jungle Boy's on his rise up. Christian will be there to try to stop him again.
Yes, because what it has to be is Jungle Boy is the thorn in Christian's side.
Well put. Well put. Let's do this trios titles next. Who do you want to see walk out with the belts, Derek?
Who we got left?
The Elite versus either Best Friends or Dark Order with Hangman and Silver and Reynolds, or Best Friends will face the Elite.
So I say you give it to...
What's the finals first? The Elite versus...
the Dark Order.
Okay. So then it's Dark Order versus the Elite. Hangman, Silver and Reynolds versus the Bucks. That match might actually slap. I think it'll be good.
You know what? I'm kind of torn between this, because the Best Friend should get it, because that's the only true trios team in this division without someone being added to it. I mean, not to say the Elite isn't, but they're not. The true trios.
Who you putting them belts on? You got the pen in your hand, Derek. Who's winning the trios titles?
Oh, fuck.
Come on. Damn it. Look at him, man, thinking hard, sweating bullets over here. Is Hangman still our friend? Tokyo says Elite wins. Best Friends win due to Ospreay's screw job.
Yes.
I think the Elite. Well, you said Best Friends are out though.
Nah, I'm recanting that statement.
Here we go.
Gotta give it to
political Derek over here.
Gotta give it to the Best Friends, because Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega have unfinished business.
But they're facing the Dark Order. What's that guy? Why would Hangman lose when they've been building this up for them to face off? They're playing games with your heart right now, bro.
Because Hangman didn't really want to be in the trios. Man.
Who? All right, we know the 3 teams there. Who wins the belt? Make a choice. This one's split between the chat. I saw someone say Dark Order needs the W.
But what do you do with them?
Let them ride. So here's the beautiful thing. I did not mention this on the preview stream. I forgot to, and I wanted to make this point yesterday. The beauty with these belts are you could put them on a main event group and let it main event a show. You could put it on a group that could be mid-card. You could have it be the opener of a show. These belts will fluctuate where they land on the card, I think.
Right. True Trios team, best friends, they should actually have the titles.
Okay, so that's your prediction. Best friends will walk out with the belts.
Yes.
All right, we'll see. We'll know Friday if he's even right. So that should be a pretty quick answer. Let's talk about this ladder match, Derek. Casino ladder match. We got Claudio Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta, the Lucha Brothers, Rush, Andrade, Dante Martin, and a Joker. Who are you liking here?
What's the end game?
What? I think a world title shot is on the line, so someone will get it later. But who is it?
Joker.
Who do you think the Joker is? I have my theories as to who I think it could be.
I don't know. That's a tough one.
Don't tell me down, you piece of shit! Shut your mouth! You fucking mark!
I'm just saying, I have theories on who I think it is.
That might be very feasible.
He has no way of getting back into the world title picture. He cussed Toni out. Why not have him come back here? But maybe it's not him. Maybe it's someone else. We don't know.
I think it's the Joker card because it no disrespect to any of the other gentlemen in this match, but I don't think it's their time for that.
Terrell says, could the Joker be someone from Impact? It could be. I say the Joker wins it, and I say MJF or Samoa Joe. The Joker, Morrissey is the Joker, but Claudio wins it. Dark Order wins the trios titles. Interesting. So you're going Joker card wins, MJF?
Yeah.
All right. We got 2 more matches, Derek. American Dragon, Bryan Danielson versus Lionheart, Chris Jericho. Garcia is the son that they are fighting over.
Bryan Danielson wins.
I agree.
Due to Chris Jericho's negligence of not paying attention to what's going on around him, because he's going to pay attention to what he's doing, which is probably going to try and not DQ, but using an object of the sorts, maybe a nice little aluminum bat. And then Daniel Garcia comes out. That's where the dissension culminates. And Bryan Danielson wins.
This is another one where you really can't go wrong with picking a winner.
No, you really can't.
Like, there's no wrong answer here. I think Garcia remains with the JAS by the end of this, whatever the end game may be. And Derek, it's time to talk a little main event. We're getting the rematch. CM Punk, Jon Moxley once again. World title on the line. It's going to be a little something different in Chicago. I feel like there's going to be some bullshiggity along with this match.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. I want to say CM Punk has to win this. Just because MJF is, or not MJF, Mox is, he's on a high right now. And he's blinded by that high. So I think Mox has to lose this. But I think there's more to this match than meets the eye.
I know Punk said that he's fighting in Chicago. Everybody's back on the side. Punk is winning here. No way Punk's losing twice. I think Punk's about to pull some bullshit on everybody. So people are saying CM Punk wins if MJF is the Joker. CM Punk wins in a heel fashion. Mox has to win. Mox better win this. You guys are tripping. I think Punk's winning this. Punk wins, but I think it weirdly lowers the value of the title with the way he just lost it. Had that match been months ago, I wouldn't feel that way. I don't get this, bro. How did backstage politics ruin the legacy of a championship, turn everyone on Punk and how they feel about Punk? Like, it's so weird, isn't it? From a backstage, we don't know if it's true. It's a rumor, kind of.
It is weird.
Some people have alluded to it being real. I don't know what to believe with this, but I can't believe how badly it hurt like Punk's stock by someone doing that.
Yeah. That was messy. Didn't have to go out that way, but
low blow by Punk for the win. Sick puts the question mark. Could be. It's going to be weird hearing MJF get universal praise when he returns. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was he showed the world he didn't exist, Matt Lopez said. Jericho with the win because Garcia already beat his hero. Now he can face his mentor. Interesting. Let me see here. BJ said, oh, I still like Punk. I'm talking from a booking position. It was messy. I don't know why it got to that point, but see, I feel like Moxley picked up steam. That may be the issue with interim champs. They pick up steam, and then you kind of have to do a temperature check on how people feel about him. People love Moxley. They gave Moxley the dub. Moxley's good, man. He's been someone who AEW can always count on when they need him.
Right. I think the steam lowered itself when Mox came out, and in my opinion, I don't think he got the same reaction that Punk did after the coach promo. I feel like that came up, and then once he got the energy out of that part of the promo, the crowd got behind him, because you did hear a couple boos in between the cheers when he came out and while he was talking. Then after he got smacked and then went on his little hype train, that momentum changed drastically, and I don't think Mox got the same kind of momentum in that promo that he pulled.
Six, I don't know how backstage politics affected it, but however it went down, it was Punk's fault. I don't totally agree with that. Now, listen, Sick, we come from the same type of person. Y'all know. I could be Captain Petty. I'll tell y'all right now, I'm Team Petty. Derek knows. He will tell you I'm petty as shit. But so is CM Punk. And as a Phil from Chicago would say, he was disrespected, and he said the apology should be as loud as the disrespect, because he knew that you had pulled some shit. And he's talking about when Hangman in the Go Home promo before, remember, he never got to address this. He won the belt, and he never even got the chance to get on the microphone because he got hurt. Hangman said something, and it was kind of to the effect, people thought that it was alluding to something with Colt Cabana when he said workers' rights, and people thought Punk got Colt pulled from the show. I feel like Colt Cabana wasn't on the show because Colt Cabana and that Dark Order shit was over. Yeah. And Colt wasn't on the show too much anyway because he was about to be fed to Brody Lee. And who knows where it was going to go from there. And I'm sure when Punk came in, did he say, like, yeah, I'm not, keep me away from that dude. Like, as part of you wanting to sign me, I'm telling you now, I don't want to be near that dude. Punk's a big deal. He can kind of make those types of demands.
Right.
Cool. He was just like, I don't want to work with him. I don't want it mentioned, probably, because they got into a really bad lawsuit. They were best friends. And Punk's just like, yeah, no, at all costs, please don't. Whatever you do. And the Elite are friends with Colt Cabana. I mean, for you to mention it first and then everything's Punk's fault because he called you out for a promo, I get it. Hangman did it to his face in a promo where he was going to punch Punk, and Punk looked like a chump, though.
Right.
It's kind of a tit for tat, in my opinion. So, listen, long story short, there's blame to go around on Punk, Hangman, and Tony Khan's got to be the one to fix that shit. That's where I stand on it, truthfully speaking. With all the backstage shit, Thunder Rosa, Britt Baker, the Young Bucks, FTR, the video game, all that bullshit, we need to squash it, fix it, and I think that's what All Out shows should be about. Like, yo, we're done with this shit back here.
Right.
Stop messing around. We're losing focus of what we're supposed to be out here doing. That's putting on good professional wrestling for the fans.
Right.
Let's see here. Punk is done. Over for Punk next. CM Punk wins. Where were they tonight? Chicago? Yes, Sick. The crowd is going to be interesting on Sunday. Give me Punk in 3 minutes and 2 seconds. Petty, you, the guy who throws interest on a loan like you're a bank, no. Pay me on time and I wouldn't have to do that. You know? Right, Derek? I give you the 12 months, but when you don't pay me in the 12 months, that's 28.99 coming for you.
Right.
Cray said court will kill all friendship. Facts. Here's my question. The months that happened months ago. Why is all this drama happening now? Weird, because he never got to address it. He never got to speak on it. And he was like, oh, you pulled the petty shit? Now I'm going to show you who's the king of petty. That's what it was. It was a one-upsmanship, it felt like. And that's if it's true, Sig. If it's true.
Yeah. Big if.
I think we walk out with Punk in some type of heel fashion when it comes to the end of this.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I feel like Punk's going to turn. Maybe he's going to be with Ace Steel. Hell, if they really wanted to surprise us, what if you put back together the Second City States, CM Punk, Colt Cabana, and Ace Steel? That could be wild. I don't think Punk's going for that, but Punk with Ace Steel could be something amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know how they pulled this off, though, in his hometown, bro.
Maybe
they save it for Buffalo?
Nah.
I'm saying we'll boo Punk. I think but he's loved in Buffalo, too, though, pretty much.
True.
I don't know, man. It's going to be tough. Maybe. Well, yeah, that's kind of why Mox got booed. Derek, Mox was on Punk's turf. Yeah.
True. And then this is still on Punk's turf.
Yeah, it's, for the next couple of shows are going to be there. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I think as wrestling fans, here's my main takeaway for the weekend, and we'll wrap up on this. Wait, Matt Lopez snuck in something here. If Punk turns heel, there's no MJF. Who would be his first feud after? Bryan. I could see that. I would like that, actually, because Bryan needs to be belted with something, or Bryan versus Joe, something like that, like you had mentioned before, Matt, in the comments. Here's how I see it, guys. We got great wrestling coming up. Friday, you got Rampage. You got SmackDown. We got Clash at the Castle on Saturday. We're going to try and rock it out, talk about it. I don't know if we're going to do like a little audio version of it or if you're going to have to wait until me and Sean talk about it on Monday, but I'm sure there'll be some Clash at the Castle talk coming up here. After that, you got Worlds Collide, NXT UK. We got Ricochet showing up. There's a lot of crazy shit happening with that. It's going to be a good show. Then you've got All Out. All Out's going to be a long-ass show. Prepare yourselves. Pace yourselves if you're going to be spending your money on this. Go in there. We got good wrestling. Let's enjoy each other's company. That's what everything pro wrestling is about. Good wrestling, enjoying it. I'm done with all the drama bullshit. I'm done with the ducks. I'm done with all the bullshit. All right. I just want some good wrestling. I want to enjoy it, like it was brought up in the chat. And I think that's what this is all about. I thank all of you who have gotten me to the point where at 1.6K, we got a lot more to do. We got some growing to do. Hopefully we can get on some wrestling video game streams soon. I'm hoping once AEW comes out, we can talk about that. Maybe we could do some one-on-ones. I'm definitely beating his ass in that game because he was talking that shit tonight, pissing me off with trios matches. So that's how it's going to be. But I'm sure we'll have some good back and forth on that like we used to in WrestleMania 2000. So we'll have some good matches. But listen, everybody, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Be kind to one another, as my good friend Ray from Respect the Craft podcast would say. Shout out to you, Ray. Shout out to you, Tiff. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I appreciate you guys. And for myself and the man they call Derek, we are out, and we will be back with a live review after All Out on Sunday. So make sure you guys keep it locked right here with Everything Pro Wrestling. We are out. One.